Hey guys, it's Wombat here. Today I've got a comparison video for you guys, and we're going to be looking at the exotic swords in this game. All of these weapons are great to use and are all really powerful, but which of them actually has the highest damage per second? Well, we did a test designed to see which weapons dealt the most damage the quickest. So basically, this is how it worked. Myself and my buddies Derpy Bird and Hazardous Flabby, who by the way, thanks for helping me out on this one. We all got our light levels to 306 and we each had a different exotic sword equipped, all at 310 attack. We went on a patrol on the Dreadnought and over to the Court of Oryx and started summoning tier 1 runes until we summoned Vorlog, who is this knight that basically gets pawned by swords and pretty much anything. We thought he was good because he can take a few hits, but he's not too strong so as we might die when attacking him. And then basically we just used the sword's special ability using R2 and saw how many hits it took for him to fall over. Poor old Vorlog gets picked on a bit, but he was nice enough to let us have our fun on this occasion. So I'm going to play out the 3 different sword clips now and talk more in depth once it's done. Okay, when you're ready. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, when you're ready. Get him, Flabby. How many did that take? How many So basically what we found was the Dark Drinker Void Element Sword and the Raze Lighter Solar Sword both killed Vorlog using 6 R2 heavy attacks, and the Boltcaster Arc Exotic Sword took a lot more, taking 11 heavy R2 hits. So in terms of DPS, the Raze Lighter and Dark Drinker are on par with each other, and the Boltcaster falls well behind. Each sword, however, has its own strengths, and all have areas where you would use them over another one. The Boltcaster's arc that can shoot from a distance is super helpful for taking down strong enemies that have, a ground smash attack, as well as being the most useful sword to use in the Crucible, because of it having that ranged ability. The Raze Lighter does huge damage with its R2, but it only does it to, a single target or maybe a couple of them, which are directly in front of you. It is the perfect sword to use in the Oryx fight if you are the person running on the platforms and you have to take out the vessel of Oryx Knight quickly. The Dark Drinker deals area of effect damage in a close range around the Guardian, and it is fantastic for taking out groups of enemy. It's awesome for strikes, missions, and the raid, and especially effective for taking down big groups of Thralls, Acolytes, and pretty much anything for that matter really quickly. The only real problem it can have is taking down wizards, because sometimes its spinny attack just doesn't register on them because they're floating. I was a bit of a noob and deleted my legendary solar sword early on in the Taken King, but I will finally get my exotic solar sword later on today. But for me, my favourite has always been the Dark Drinker. In saying that, I don't really use swords a lot. They are outplayed by every other heavy weapons in the Crucible, and even though they have that blocking feature, it really just doesn't make up for how bad they are. Unless you are sitting in a corner or the players are really god-awful, it's very hard to get kills at all with them. For endgame activities like raids and nightfalls, I pretty much just stick to the raid machine gun versus a sword, unless, like mentioned earlier, I'm the one jumping on the platforms in the Oryx fight. So there you have it, a comparison video of swords for the exotic swords in Destiny. I hope this video has helped you in deciding which sword you should go for and when to use the different swords in different situations. Let me know down below what your favourite sword is. Like I said, mine's a Dark Drinker, but you might have a different opinion. If you've enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like rating, and if you want to see more stuff from me, then hit that subscribe button. I've been Wombat, and I'll see you guys later.